Yo, what's up everyone? It's Crim, also known as TheAsianAvenger. I'm back for another MTG Arena video. This week, I realized I've been doing a lot of Dimir, so I'm going with something big, scary, and red. That's right, Big Red. We're gonna try to just pretty much ramp off of cards like Cleansing Wildfire, targeting Cascading Cataracts, maybe a Darksteel Citadel, to ramp us ahead while drawing us a card, hopefully getting us to our 4-drops like Thought-Knot Seer, Karn, Kothfire of Resistance, Chandra, Torch of Defiance. We've also got some big bombs like Goldspan Dragon, Glorybringer, Ugin, Chandra Awakened Inferno. Other than that, the deck is a bunch of burn spells like Fiery Impulse. We've also got Scorching Dragonfire just to deal with Greasefang, hopefully once and for all, so they can't bring it back. A Braid to blow up a few artifacts, and also, of course, pick off a Greasefang here and there as well. One of the things that our deck is going to probably hope to dodge is Mono Green, because I think Mono Green kind of ramps and just does what we want to do but better, but simply dodge that, right? Otherwise, we're ready for aggro decks. We can play the mid-range game plan, as I had mentioned. We also have a sideboard courtesy of Karn. In best of one, we can, first off, shut down artifacts with his passive. Then we're hoping to dig through our sideboard with cards like Tormod's Crypt for whatever situations that really kind of come up. Damping Sphere to hopefully mess with people's big mana lands. And Sorcerer's Spyglass, Sylex is a sweeper. The Stone Brain here is really just a way to, we can't beat unfair decks. So something like Indomitable Creativity, we're going to just have to pick that off with the Stone Brain. Weathered Runestone to kind of stop collected companies, things like that. And of course, Cheesefang as well, Greasefang. And then we've got Cosmos Elixir to kind of just help us gain some life back and accrue card advantage against the more aggressive decks. Otherwise, we are just a big mid-range pile where any of our 4-drops will take over the game. As you can see, Koth, kind of one that was underwhelming at first look, but then, kind of just started getting a little more steam in a mono red deck as that -3. Most of the times he will serve as a removal, but he does ult fast, along with Chandra, Torch of Defiance, and of course Thought-Knot. I mean, who doesn't love Eldrazi's? Thought-Knot Seer was a cool card. Even look at his hands. He's like, why not? So we're going to try to just play a very fair mid-range game plan. This deck is going to be a lot of fun. By no means is it going to storm the ladder and take over, but it is going to be a blast to play. So let's see how we do on the ladder. This looks great. I even have the start I'm looking for, which is the Cleansing Wildfire into potentially a 4 or 5 drop, who knows what. Assuming I don't get Thoughtseized, of course. There's always a strong chance of Thoughtseize. I don't have interaction, so if this is a red deck, I am a little bit worried, but you know what? It's looking like we're going to be okay. I at least got to do what I wanted, mix and match lands. I'm going to get the Dan Mumford Mountain. Love Dan Mumford's art. So now we've got... Alright, so it's Rakdos mid-range. Good news. I think I'm going to be able to... Oh, wow, I didn't tap the Cascading Cataracts. Oopsie daisy. Alright, deck, come on. I mean, this is getting fatal pushed. Our creature's getting fatal pushed, but we are going to try to see if we can, maybe spin some kind of card draw here. Spin some kind of good threat. Alright, Misery Shadow. I think I'm going to pitch two lands and see if I can draw something else. Alright, that's pretty good. Let's exert. Let's get rid of Misery Shadow. Okay, pass. So now I have to hopefully dodge some form of a removal spell here. Take us home. Take us to glory. Trespasser. Okay, whatever. Not the worst thing to see. That's kind of bad. Yeah, okay. I think I don't get to keep Ugin here. Weird thing. I have a feeling I'm not keeping my Ugin. Interesting. So let's go ahead and tap at a mana here. Let's go and search for a basic. Get any basic here. Oh, a Koth. I think the play is to actually deal 3 damage to, of course, the Graveyard Trespasser, discarding in a Braid, allowing me to keep Scorching Dragonfire in the event I need to hit a Planeswalker. Alright, Misery Shadow. Heartless Act. Okay. I'm not going to block here. I don't think there's a reason to block. Oh, I guess you can get rid of my board, but that's not great, actually. Hold on. Oh, never mind. So I have two options. I can play Koth minus blow up or I get rid of the card in their hand. I think that sounds pretty good to me. Another Misery Shadow. Let's just get rid of Misery Shadow now. So I'm hoping here I can, like, they hit a land or something like that. Fable is one heck of a magic card. That's one heck of a magic card. All right. Here's how we're going to go about this. I'm going to go ahead and plus. Add more red mana. Play Koth. Let's just get rid of the token. I can't block their stuff anyways, right? So, like, if they find the land, they find their land. But Koth is going down one way or the other. Koth's kind of served its purpose as a removal spell. I'm hoping here I can keep my Chandra. That's the card that matters. All right. The Bone Crusher Giant, all right.
We'll never stop fighting.
Oh, yeah. Let's just have you take another 4. All right. There are a few situations where I don't like my... I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot right now. They have to kill Chandra. That's what they need an answer to right now. Some big red mid-range here. And if they do answer Chandra, that means they don't have 2 blockers. So I think we got them. Unless they randomly play a sweeper. Good game. Crowd surf the Karn. GG's. Oh, yeah. That's a start right there. On the play? Don't mind if I do. Let me just go ahead and play Shatter Skull Smashing tapped. Because I feel like I don't want to take 3 damage out of nowhere for funsies. Not that nice. Oh, I'm getting Thought Seized. Oh, wait. I didn't get Thought Seized? Hello? Hello? I'm getting Spell Pierced. Okay, hold on. What's going on? I'm resolving spells. I'm not getting Thought Seized. I feel like there's something going on here. Oh, all right. Sadness is back on the menu. All right, we're up against rogues. We don't actually... Oh, there's the Thought Seize. Sadness is back on the menu. Oh, they don't want that? That's wild. Okay, sure. Get in there. Go wild. I think we're going to go ahead and just kill off Thieves Guild Enforcer. That card is Big Sad times 1,000. All right, so Okiba Reckoner Raid. Am I concerned yet? I mean, I'm always concerned. That's the problem when you're against rogues. But hey, surely I'm just going to resolve a spell. My opponent's not going to do anything. Right. How do you feel about this? Can I have that? Dope. Well, that was weird. I didn't expect that to resolve. I'm gonna leave up mana. Because I think I need to leave up a Braid mana. I want to keep my Koth around. Koth needs to stay nice and healthy. Or, you know what? Just right back to my hand. That's okay, too. I like that. That's interesting. Okay, when I say that's interesting, I say interesting loosely and in the most sarcastic way possible. Because that is sad. I want my Koth back. Koth was cooking for a minute. All right. Well, I surely can't resolve a 5-mana house like that, could I? What am I afraid of? Like a lot. So actually, I'll just play this Fable of the Mirror Breaker. That resolved? What's happening right now? I've never resolved so many spells in my life against a rogue deck. Okay, someone has to play this for a reason, right? Like, they vehicles you play have menace? That's got to be for a reason. I'm going to try to draw some crads. They know I have an answer to any creature here. I wish I didn't have my red mana tapped, but it's okay because I drew what I needed. I actually love all my cards in my hand. All my magic cards. Wait, did you say Magic? Premier card game for ages 13 plus? How do you feel about this? Can I do that? Would that be cool? How cool would that be? That'd be pretty cool, right? Super cool. All right, just put one of these in a play. Oh, oh, baby, I'm cooking right now. Let me just ramp 1,000 times into the sun, baby. We're just gonna play Ugin and have the mana to pay for the nonsense. All right, well, we don't like that card. That card's a big Weenie Hut Jr. So we're gonna get rid of that card. That card hurts. It hits me for 3. I like my health to be relatively high. You know what I mean? This is just free information that you can only get from watching this video. But if your health goes like to 0 or below, usually you'll lose the game. Usually. Not always. There are corner pocket cases. But last I checked, usually you will lose the game. All right. Boom. We're going to go crush some bones. Maybe, of course. All right, opponent, how do you feel about this? How do you feel about this one? This meatball I got right here. It's called Koth, the one you know about. The one we all know and love. Opponent says that's fine. Today's a great day to get Koth, according to the opponent. All right. You know, I'm gaming, ma. Get the camera. I'm just going for it. I'm going for it. Okay, the opponent just says, you know what? Have one on the house. I'm gonna leave my little friendly bank buster back. Just in case nonsense is about to ensue. So, my opponent says, you know what? You like Fable so much, do it again. And I say to them, thanks. Sort of. Yeah, we're gonna have to, stomp this Brazen Bar out. Look, I love my fairies, don't get me wrong. But, yeah, I also like not losing my stuff. So, how do you feel about that? Hey! Stomp's still pretty good, huh? And the whole YouTube section just yelled at me, Crim, why would you not attack with your bank buster? Look, the sooner I end the game, the less content there is. We don't want that. We don't want that here. How about I play one more dragon? Okay, just one more. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that? Okay, that's pretty chill. Opponent says that's a chill thing to do. They like it. They like it. Well, I also like getting a lot of my mana here. If I get to connect, I can just blow up their face with some good old Ramanap ruins. All right, I don't know what you're doing over here, buddy. I don't like it. So I'm just going to do this now. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of your little blocker. Don't mind me. How do you feel about that? You feel all right about it? All right, that feels good. You've milled me too. Look, I love mill, so you've taken the moral W here. Well then, everybody, now we just politely crowd surf the Karn, pray to the second sun that we don't lose the game here to some Christmas land nonsense. Like maybe a stifle, who knows? Opponent blew us kisses. I love them back. Thank you, opponent. This is the land, this said land right here. I'd like to send it upstairs. How do you feel about that? You got a stifle effect? No, you don't. All right, we take the game. I have a pretty sweet curve. You know what? Let's run it. Let's run it. Let's see what happens. If I draw one of my indestructible lands, that'll be nice. That'll be nice. If not, I can at least save it as a way to answer a Nykthos or something like that. Who knows? Mono red. Oh, no. Oh, no. My face. I'm going to blow up a mountain to get a just draw here. Take the action. Hit the button. Drew another mountain. Solid. Solid deck thinning. It's like a fetch land that we paid 2 mana for. Great. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Oh, that's good. I guess let's pass. I might have to get a Damping Sphere because they seem to be a type of deck that's going to fire off like a million spells at once. I'm hoping that they choose to use like some kind of God's Willing or something like that. I'll take some damage this turn, but then I can play Chandra, get rid of Soulscar. And if that happens, that'll give me a turn off. Then I can play Goldspan next turn, which is looking pretty juicy. That fizzles their draw as well, since I blank the Ancestral Anger. Huh. Nothing. Just actual nothing, huh? Okay. Okay. I'm going to play Karn. I'm going to plus here. I'm going to make them really spend all their burn on this Karn.
Awaken.
Then next turn when I minus and I know I can protect my Karn with like maybe let's just say a body of some sort. That'll feel pretty good. Because if I minus Karn, Karn goes down to 3. Exactly that situation right there. Play with fire, something like that can make me real sad. Kind of wonder what would happen if I just blow up their land. Just blow up your land real quick. Let me think here. I go Cosmos Elixir. You know what? This guarantees me the ability to blow something up of theirs. Let's play here. Filigree Silex. They clearly have something they want to do. And they will, unfortunately. But as of right now, I can at least protect, like plan for future threats, right? Because they're looking like a deck that's going to be heavy on 1s and 2s. 1s and 2s. We'll see if they play like Legionnaire or something like that. Play with fire. Check. Yeah, you got it. I'm imagining I'm going to need to answer hasty threats like Legionnaire thingy-mabobber. Do they have God's Willing now? Alright, they do. I could have done that. Well, actually, they had the mana the whole time anyways, so I guess that doesn't really change a thing. Either A, they answer my Karn, or... Okay, cool. So I'll put an oil counter on this. That's fine. Let it happen. Now we just gain some life. I'm going to minus Karn. Let's go ahead and gain some life here. Gain life. Don't mind if I do. I love that. Swinging for 1. I'm taking 1. Like, I'm not doing anything. I'm not popping the filigree unless I absolutely have to. Opponent tanking here. They know I've got the onboard answer to this Soulscar Mage, so they're going to force the pop. Yep, here you go. Let's get rid of that right meow. Go down to 4. I think from here I don't know how we would lose, to be completely honest. So now we gold span, sure. Plus I don't think I need the blocker because let's be honest, I don't even want to open Cosmos Elixir to the chance of getting blown out by some creature spell when I've already got the treasure right here with Fiery Impulse backing it up. Gain 2 life up to 6. No way. We've somehow managed to dodge Greasefang, thankfully. Oh my god, yes! Miraculously, we dodged Greasefang. In our 3 matches that we played, we got red-black mid-range, we got rogues, and we got just, like, aggro. Which is, you know, kind of what you'd expect in Best of 1. So, like in Best of 1, any given day, you know, like, a deck can just pilot and get, like, you know, get itself through some Ws. And this deck is a fun one. You know, like, the one thing that's cool about Explorer right now and formats alike is that it feels like I can kind of just brew and take stuff to the ladder. As long as I am keeping in mind that I am ready for Greasefang and I'm ready for Mono Green and Rakdos Midrange. We faced Rakdos Midrange. We did, all right against them. So, yeah, all around the deck is fun, but by no means a Tier 1 deck. Probably closer to, like, Tier 2, Tier 2.5. Lots of fun to play, though. And maybe it's worth adding cards like Nykthos just to add, like, a little more devotion, but I feel like we don't have enough red pips to really take advantage of Nykthos in this deck. And another way to go about it is going Snowland, so then you get Frostbite instead of Fiery Impulse. But, you know, I digress. The deck is fun, a blast. Take it out for a spin if you like Big Red Midrange, because, you know, red decks aren't always aggro, and this is proof. So, also really just had to make sure I wasn't going to play another Dimir deck on the channel. So, thanks for watching the channel. Thanks for supporting MTG Arena's YouTube. And as always, you can find me at twitch.tv/TheAsianAvenger. You can find me on all my socials the same. My YouTube is Crim Nguyen, CRIMNGUYEN. Love y'all. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting all the content on this channel and all my content as well. I'll see you at the next one. Peace.